What's up, YouTube? It's Avery TV here. Today, for the very first time ever, Indiana Beach Boardwalk Resort. So, looking forward to get on the credits today, and I heard the Trooper Loop is closed.
Yeah, it's my first time, too.
Yep, and also Griffin's. Our first attraction is going to be Tigger. Now, it's not spelled as Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, but I always love this song. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tigger the wonderful things. So, Tigger is one train. I think it's always been one train here. Is this correct, Griffin?
At least as of now, I think it is one car.
So, a couple more cycles, I think, then we'll get to the ride. So in case you guys are wondering, the Schwarzkopf Jetstar, believe it or not, is the same exact kind of clone as Nightmare on Crack's Canyon at Great Escape. That closed years ago after the 2006 season due to a really bad capacity, and you always have to reserve just to ride Nightmare. And it had many issues as well where it was not reliable. But I am very happy to be riding a Nightmare clone again. It's been forever. You ready, Griffin?
Yeah.
Alright guys, we just got off Tigger coaster, and I'll be honest, it really packed a punch for positive G's, and it actually do remind me of Nightmare, actually kind of like how I remembered it. How was it?
Yeah, it was a better version of the Zero Flitzers that used to be at Maury's, Castley Cove, and Jenkinson.
Yeah, I will be honest. It's great to ride again. It's been forever and gives me back memories, and I really miss Nightmare. I really wish they brought it back. All right, next attraction is going to be the Hoosier Hurricane, and it has buzz bars. All right, we just got off the Hoosier Hurricane, and what's your thoughts, Griffin?
I think it's okay. I like the speed and laterals, but airtime it didn't do that much. I think it's the same for me as Thunderhawk, if not a little bit better.
In my opinion, I thought the airtime with the buzz bars was actually pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best airtime I've had, but it was pretty solid. A little on the rough side. We were in the very last seat. A little jarring, but not horrible or anything. I've ridden way worse than that. Thunderhawk is probably one of my least favorite wooden coasters, and same with Wildcat at Lake Compounds, despite that they did some extensive retrack. All right, everybody. We are now going to be doing Cornball Express, and it just opened recently, so we're going to see what it's like. This one also has buzz bars. Is that correct, Griffin?
Yes.
Nice. And it says you have to be 46 inches tall to ride this one. Good old buzz bars, Griffin. Buzz bars. We gotta love them. Now we're about to ride Hoosier.
Cornball Express.
Yeah, Cornball Express, my bad. Cornball Express now. That actually looks pretty good with the laterals based on the footage I saw. All right, guys, we just got off Cannonball Express. Cornball Express, oh my God. I'm really tired today, folks, but we just got off it, and I'll be honest, this is definitely better than the Hoosier Hurricane.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the airtime moments on that thing with the buzz bars. Laterals are really good too. A little bumpy, but not too bad. I feel like the Hurricane one is actually a little more rougher. But still really good. I mean, like, that really packed a punch. We're probably gonna check on Lost Coaster now because it's still not open the last couple of times when we checked, but hopefully that'll be running. All right, everybody, the next attraction is going to be Steelhawk. And this is actually my first time on Steelhawk. Not only that, it's also my very first SNS El Loco credit. So I heard mixed reviews about these rides actually. The El Loco I hear in
Adventure Dome
is like barely forces, but like has a lot of like hang time. So I'm excited for the hang time part. This looks fun. Have you been on this?
No, but I've been on the El Loco.
Yeah,
in
Vegas. I thought so.
We're roller coaster fanatics.
Yes, we sure are. And your name you said is Marvin?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I live in Monon, just down the road.
Oh wow, so you're really close to Indiana Beach. That's very nice. And you say you've done this before, right?
Yep.
Steelhawk?
Yep. I've rode the Steelhawk and I've rode the American Triple Loop last year.
Oh wow, too bad that's closed today.
And I also rode Six Flags on the Eagle.
Oh,
when I was little.
Like Great America.
Oh,
yeah.
Great America you went to?
Yeah.
Back when you were little?
Yeah.
Nice.
First time there.
That's awesome, man.
My mom got me on the road and I was like this.
Yeah. And he's gonna be riding it with us. Griffin, me, and him. Marvin.
Don't stop the video.
All right, everybody. Finally, I just did the Lost Coaster of Superstition. What a ride, Griffin. That was so unique and cool.
Really good.
And we sat backwards and the seats are wicked comfy on them too. A little bit of jarring moments. I mean, but that's what you expect from wooden coasters. It's actually a CCI, and it was actually one of the very last CCIs ever built before CCI switched over to Gravity Group. This was built in 2002, Griffin?
Yes.
Lost Coaster Superstition. I thought it was actually an old coaster or something at first, but guess not. And Marvin, you just got off Lost Coaster, and what were your thoughts on that?
Rode it a few times over the years. This is gonna be my third year attending this. No, fourth year.
Nice. I love this place so far. It's beautiful. Love the collection of flats and everything. They got really good coasters too, even for a boardwalk park.
I've even rode the Cyclone before they updated it.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah, at first when they did the Cyclone, they was running 2-car trains, but they had 2 trains operating there.
Oh, wow.
Now they only go with 1-car train.
All right, everybody. This is very rare to see at a park. So we're at what lake, Griffin?
Lake Schaefer.
Lake Schaefer, and all these fish that you see, this is carp fish. Huge fish. And I've never had carp before. I always wanted to try like more freshwater fish stuff. And that is so cool. They look really hungry though. Like they definitely want some food. But look at that giant. Oh, that's a giant one, dude. Whoa.
Man, they gotten bigger. They used
Huge.
to be.
So the next attraction we're going to be doing is a rainbow kind of ride. They used to have this ride at the Gray Escape years ago, and I think it was either 06 or 07 when it closed. I remember riding it once, and I will say it's a very unique kind of flat ride. Even I remember it just after leaving first grade. Griffin, you excited for this?
Yeah, I remember riding this type of flat ride over at Six Flags America back in 2014.
And when did it close?
I think recently it did.
That's too bad. Okay, guys, we just got off. What's the ride called again?
Falling Star.
Falling Star, and let me tell you, way better than I even remember riding those things. I got some good amount of laterals and even a little bit of pop of ejector. How was that, Griffin?
Yeah, it definitely was. It is a fun. These Moby Dick like flat rides are always a fun like family ride.
Absolutely.
Getting kids like into.
And this is, I believe, made by Huss. I think it's a Huss ride.
Yes.
You gotta love Huss. Now we're gonna do the log flume, and it is a pretty hot day in Indiana today. What do you think?
It is. Like it really is.
Griffin, it's time for the log flume. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, we just got off the log flume, and how was it, Griffin?
It was a bit on the short side, but it was good.
Nice, I definitely agree. I mean, it was pretty cool though. I love how you go into a couple of the tunnels even too. And got decently wide, not really though, I mean just sprinkle. But definitely pulled me off a little bit. Alright, so the next ride we're going to be doing is called the Big Flush. Now this is a very rare kind of water slide nowadays at amusement parks because it's a dinghy kind of slide and you don't have to wear a bathing suit, you can actually wear your clothes on these things. So years and years ago I remember Six Flags Magic Mountain when I watched this VHS tape from 1994 called Here Comes a Roller Coaster. They had that right in the Looney Tunes section, so I thought that was really cool. So now I finally get to experience one after waiting all my years. Yeah. So, you ready?
Yes.
Let's get wet.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Another lap on Cornball Express. You ready, Griffin? That was fun earlier. Let's sit maybe towards the front or something. I don't know. All right, we just got off Cornball Express again, and how was that, Griffin?
It was really fun.
I really liked it. This time we were in the very front, and the best thing about both of the wooden coasters here, Buzz Bars!
Yeah.
I love Buzz Bars. They're literally one of my all-time favorite restraints, and especially with the old PTC trains, they mainly had Buzz Bars. For an example, the best wooden coaster I've ridden with Buzz Bars is definitely hands down Phoenix at Knoebels.
Yes.
I haven't done it since 2019. I'm way overdue to go back to Knoebels, but it was really cool. So Griffin right now is eating a corn dog at the original Pronto Pups. And what do you think?
I think it's good. It's not the greatest corn dog I've had, but it's still pretty good.
Nice. I'm ordering myself mozzarella sticks. Once it gets ready, I'll be reviewing that. All right, everybody, so today we're going to be reviewing Indiana Beach's food, and it's a lot cheaper than what you would get at like Cedar Fair and Six Flags parks. This is like a family-owned park. So today we're going to be reviewing their mozzarella sticks, and I actually tried a bite of Griffin's corn dog. I thought it was okay at best, but now this will take the cake though. I love mozzarella sticks, so I'm going to try it by itself first before I dip it in the marinara sauce. So
yeah. The cheese bowl
all
right
that
there.
cheese. Yeah, that's good. These are pretty good. For theme park food, absolutely. Not bad dipping sauce either. Theme park standards, I'd probably give this a 8 out of 10. What do you think, Griffin? Why don't you go to roll?
All right. These are good.
Yeah, not bad. 8 out of 10. What do you think for you?
I think thereabouts, like 8 out of 10.
Yeah, pretty. All right, Griffin, we just got off the Hoosier Hurricane again, this time in the very front, and I'll be honest, I think the front row is actually better than the back. What do you think?
I think that, yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, and like, I got some decent airtime on it. I mean, it is a little boring at the end, but other than that, though, it's a solid ride. So now, Griffin is not really a fan of spooky stuff, but I convinced him we're going to be doing this. It's called Frankenstein's Fear Fantasy Castle, whatever it's called. It's a long name, but cost admission, but it's a walkthrough, I think.
I have 2 of that.
We are in the castle. Oh my goodness. Where do I go from here? He's doing a good job so far, folks. Not really his thing, but he got this. So we have to...
Oh,
why,
shit.
hello there.
Shit. I'm sorry. Sorry for that.
You got this, man. You're good. Whoa, a slanted line cue. A little interesting here, Griffin, huh? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. This is awesome.
It's a ramp. It's a ramp.
Yeah, it is a ramp. You're good.
So. Something. A little something.
This way through Castle Pull Handle. Oh, where is the handle? Oh. Oh, we opened the door. There we go. Oh, I didn't see where it was. Oh my god, now I can't see a thing.
You can't see shit.
This is epic, dude. There we go, okay. Alright, I think we go... Whoa. Nope.
That way. The door.
Nope, yep. Oh man, what door is this?
Yes, actually.
Oh, this is awesome. No way. Gotta choose what door. I don't know if it's that. Is it? Nope. Ladies and gentlemen, Griffin conquered his fears. How was that, Griffin? You did it, man.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's a little bit scary, not the scariest thing, but it definitely was really cool.
Dude, it was an adventure. We had to really figure out how to get out of that castle, and we had to figure out what door it was.
Yeah.
And man, dude, we did it. Like it was darkness in there, but there were a lot of cool stage props in there.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, we actually did the Skyway actually just now, and now there's a way shorter line than before. We're going back on the Lost Coaster. That thing is so cool.
Text you every day. Hey, look at this. It's my birthday.
Alright guys, so we did another ride on the Lost Coaster. This time we didn't have to wait as long as the first time. And how was that, Griffin?
Yeah, it was definitely as good. Maybe the ride earlier was a lot better, but I thought it was still...
I was hoping to sit forward for my next ride, but both times we were backwards. But here's the thing. We made sure to put our heads to face forward, so that way we can actually see what it's like going forwards. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love the theming to it. You cannot miss this ride. Just the downside though, bad capacity, real bad capacity. All right, everybody, we're gonna do another food review for Indiana Beach. And Griffin really wanted to try them, and they looked good earlier, so we're gonna try their tacos. Now, the cheese that they have, it's like a powdered cheese. I wonder if it's Parmesan. Like a Parmesan or something, but they have beef, they have lettuce and taco sauce, and onions. Let's give it a whirl.
$9.75.
I apologize of how messy these tacos are, but I'll tell you, they're pretty good. For theme park standards, definitely one of the best you'll ever eat for tacos. I think they use Ortega taco sauce. I use that all the time in my tacos, and you can't like complain with that at all. I also rate this an 8 out of 10 today. What do you think, Griffin?
I think these are some of the best tacos I've had for a theme park.
Yeah, for only $4, it's not bad. Pretty good. Well, guys, Indiana Beach has come to an end. We have to say goodbye to Indiana Beach because we are now taking a 3.5-hour drive to Mason, Ohio.
Yeah.
And what's the lake called again?
Lake Schaefer.
Lake Schaefer. We're going over Lake Schaefer again. And what's really cool about Indiana Beach is you actually walk over a bridge to cross the lake and everything.
Yeah.
That is cool.